Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Scott here at the Furs channel, coming at you again with another unboxing video, and maybe take a look at a couple of other pickups that we've had come in the mail. So I don't know if you call them pickups or mail-ins or something like that. I don't know. Either way, we got a couple in. Might have shown them already, might have not have. I did take some of them out of the box though, so if we can, let's go ahead and get started and take a look here. See what we got. I might have showed these already. I got the DareDevil and Iceman from the X-Men, and then also came in the mail another DareDevil, as you can see there, from the TV show. And had this one. I might open that one with the DareDevil, obviously, because they kind of go together. So we got DareDevil and Punisher, and then I took these out of the box. So we got Firelight from the Aerial Bots line, Transformers line. We're building up Superion. And last video we did Devastator, which was a devastating video because it was, whoo, we got Skydive here. The only two that were missing, I think the biggest problem I had with Devastator, it was just more difficulty in transforming each individual piece, unlike Superion, which was more like Minosaur, which was kind of like a skeleton, and you just attached the pieces to it and they popped apart. It was pretty basic. So anyways, we'll get into unboxing a couple of figures, which I've been a little bit excited about here. So let's get going. Alright, so first off, we're going to pop open Iceman, take a look at him. We'll look at the back of the box here, see what kind of action they got on the back. While the secret wars rage on Battle World, Iceman ice slides through a time-traveling misadventure, meeting his own parents before he was born. Very interesting. No, just kidding. Yeah, it is very interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this more clear looking Iceman, so we'll just pop him open and take a look. I do like these Secret Wars. I got a couple of these from the first wave. I didn't ever take them out of the box. I just hung them on the wall because it was like Wolverine, Captain America, the Beyonder, and I think that was it. Oh, Spider-Man, the black suit of Spider-Man. So, black suit of Spider-Man, I have one or two of those, I think, already on the shelf. So, I was kind of like, I don't really need that. So, got all the ice effects, this usual ice effect that comes with most of, well, the last Iceman figure, whatever. So, pop open this head out of here. It is very clear. You can barely see it. Boy, I dropped that on the floor. I'll be losing that. These little things here, if I can get it out of here, these little like shield things. My son had a few that we opened, and he's only 6. Had zero care or use for that. Kind of like me, zero care or use for it. Go ahead and take off these pieces here real quick. Alright. And we'll get him out of there. And I will say, I'm not real sure what I think about this figure. I think I might like the old one. The only thing I'll say that is good about this one is obviously it is pinless. It has the butterfly shoulders, pinless arms, pinless legs, no toe articulation, that regular old ab crunch that you see on a lot of the figures. So, yeah, not too bad. I think from a distance on the shelf it'll look good. I needed one Iceman, which I have, with my Spider-Man and his amazing friends. And the pieces there, they got the little clips you can clip onto their arms, and this one, like I said earlier, came with the last Iceman. This one's a little bit clear with a little bit of white paint. Pretty cool. I like that. So Other than that, I think one thing I will say about this thing, it kind of sucks, is like the old Iceman with the pins, which you'll notice with a lot of the thinner figures that are pinned, the joints and the plastic. It depends on the plastic too. Sometimes they'll get that soft plastic, but this actually feels like a harder plastic. But the legs bowed, and it just never would stay in a pose on this thing. So not very impressed with that. Maybe if it had like a higher peg piece to go in the foot and maybe another one up top, which it does not. So it makes it a little unfortunate. With these though on there, on his wrist, I'll be able to see him being a little more balanced, so that'll be cool. Not a total dislike of the figure. Not a total like, so we'll say out of 5 I would get it a probably a 3.8. Got some hands there, pretty nice. And what else? This thing's gonna get lost. I can really see that. I don't even know why. If a kid, this says for 4 and older, so that kid's probably gonna stick that up his nose or swallow it. And I have a feeling this is gonna go in the box of goodies with the other figures, and that'll be the end of that. Probably won't ever see it again. Might even lose it in the box of arms or hands and all the goodies that I put away. Alright, we got Daredevil coming out. This was one I was pretty excited about when I seen it announced. Seemed like it came out pretty fast. Let's see here. I gotta put my glasses on there. The Man Without Fear, the little mini comic book, Marvel Legends. It's gimmicky, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it. Blind lawyer Matt Murdock rescues a young girl from Kingpin's thugs, completing his transformation into Daredevil, the Man Without Fear. Pretty neat. Alright, so this is kind of like Daredevil in his beginning outfit that he kind of put together. His billy stick, which I'm wondering if it does not come apart like the other ones. Am I tripping? Yep, no, this is just a stick that he's gonna fight crime with. So comes with that, and we got 3 different hands here, which I'm not sure what. That looks like he could hold a gun. Don't know why Daredevil would do that. And Daredevil is known for punching people in the face. And we got a gripping hand for his stick. So let's see how that goes. Looks like it slides right in there. Very nice. So we got that going on. And let's see if we can get him out of there. Oh yeah. All right. We're taking a look at Daredevil here. He is a thicker figure. Don't know if this is a whole new mold pants wise. I can't recall if I have any other Marvel Legends with that look. The pants, and they're pinless sweatpants. So he's got butterfly joints in his shoulders, which is going to give him a little more articulation, which is cool. Like I said, pinless arms, pinless legs, and you know, your usual double jointed business. So them legs go all the way back. Sometimes with these thick pants it's hard to get that to happen. So face sculpt, obviously there's not much face to it because it's just half his face, and then he's got a bandana on the top half covering his eyes and everything, which he does not need. So that is the way that goes. But I don't know, for the most part, I mean, I know who this is. If somebody saw it on the shelf, which I don't really care if they judge it, if they didn't know who it was, they might think it's the what's his name, Prince was it Charming from Princess Bride? What's his name? No, I can't remember. The man in the black mask. They might think that, except the shoes probably wouldn't match. But I think the sneakers are kind of a cool touch. I think this will go really good on my Spider-Man shelf with, you know, I got Kingpin and Doc Ock and all the bad guys from the Spider-Man kind of universe thing. So pretty exciting. The only problem I'll run into is which Daredevil am I going to keep up on the shelf? I don't know. He'll look good with my area with Luke Cage and Iron Fist, so it's kind of right up there. If you can see, it might be a little blurry, but I don't know. I'm not like super over the moon of it. I think it's a good looking figure, maybe a little thick, I guess, obviously because he's got on like a sweatsuit, so I always think a Daredevil's a little thinner. This one makes him look a little stockier, maybe. I don't know. I guess the sweatsuits make everyone look stocky. Sweatpants and all that business, and the pullover. So I don't know. I like it. I think I like it better than the Iceman. I don't dislike the Iceman, but it's a little different. So we definitely, if you building out teams, another Iceman has been needed. It really kind of makes me kick myself in the butt, because back when that Iceman first came out, that retro carded one, I used to see it at the toy department all the time, and it was usually pretty decently priced. If I remember correctly, it was like between 15 and 20 bucks. But at the time, I was always, I didn't have the X Factor team I was building up. Didn't have the Archangel, didn't have the Cyclops or Miss Marvel and all that, or Marvel Girl, whatever you want to call her, Jean Grey. But now I do, so I think from a distance he's gonna look good. So out of this wave, these are the ones I picked up. Well, out of this wave and out of this wave so far, that's what I picked up. So Secret Wars wise, I can't. Secret Wars. I don't remember exactly what else was released when he came out. This was the only Secret Wars that came out, so I'll go back and look and correct myself hopefully at some point. But yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good one. Definitely some pickups on Daredevil, and if you don't have an Iceman and you don't want to pay a stupid price, just like that Age of Apocalypse one, sometimes it's just stupid priced. So anyways, y'all have a good one. Later.